Okay, I am really tired now, and once again don't feel at all like being outside. Hey. It's something that a lot of parts of me wanted to do though, and then other parts would also feel better if we know we've done something with the dogs today and they've had some enrichment, some games, not just been bored in the house. We like being outside as well, so there's a lot of reasons why we will benefit from this. And also, I do not feel at all like doing it. We've had a really intense couple of days of very, very intensive trauma processing and system development. A lot of integrative work. I do feel less spacey and more varied as a person without I feel better blended with parts of myself. It doesn't feel like such a dramatic, I have switched to another part of me, is this right? Am I still in the front? Am I still conscious? It feels more like I can still be conscious and have the freedom to have different parts of me all fluidly kind of being nearer to me and nearer to the front based off of the surroundings, but without any part getting pushed away. It's kind of how it feels. I still hear and feel all the insecurities and get thoughts like I usually would, wondering whether or not I know what I'm talking about, but I don't feel them so much, or they're not drowning me and overwhelming me in them, because I have other thoughts and feelings too. Every time we watch back our vlogs, I understand us a little bit better, and that kind of makes me feel looser and freer. It's like a lot of the things that we've repeated to quell the insecurities are starting to feel like I believe them. So we're the expert in our own experience. I really feel that. I don't feel like I have to know everything I'm talking about right now. Even though I get the anxiety of it, I don't feel like it's true. It just, the anxiety level's only coming up to here now instead of drowning me, and the security level's a bit higher than it, so... That's cool. I also feel really intensively depressed, which kind of makes sense. I don't know. I sort of thought that I didn't think about what it would be after we'd integrated a bunch of information and different trauma, and I don't think about we spend so much time trying to just integrate each other's experiences and memories and get closer and get less distance between parts of myself, and I don't really think about what it's going to look like when we achieve that. Sometimes I get glimpses of it and I'm a lot of the time I'm oh yeah, I kind of thought it'd be something like this. Sometimes I'm well, a lot of the time as well, I guess, I'm I did not expect that. And now I'm sitting here wondering why I didn't think clinical depression would be the result of integrating successfully a bunch of previously fragmented episodes and moments of trauma in our very long history of it into one person. Yeah, depression seems probably the appropriate proportional response at this point. I don't feel delicate though, which is interesting. I feel very heavy and depressed. I don't feel like I'm about to shatter into a million shards of shrapnel, or I can't deal with life around it. You're so cute. You're so cute. Hey. we've had a little bit of an improvement in system communication between between some parts of us and some other people in the system, and that's been really cool. I think I've got to learn how to balance there's a lot really to balance between parts of my own fusion and ability to integrate what's happened to me without going into denial and shutting down, and then improved system communication, which I want, which seems to sometimes I think destabilize the host parts of me, even though it's what we want. So it's like balancing these things without having one part of me get overwhelmed, because then it has a bit of a domino effect. It's been really cool having more connection and more awareness of what the needs and desires of various people in the system are. Not just me and Vince. Not that I always know his, to be fair. I always know mine, to be fair. It's been really cool having some slight connection. It's like I can feel more avenues deeper in, where suddenly there's needs coming from that direction and feelings, and it's like more expansive feeling than just like the two channels I could feel needs appear from that I thought was like always there before. And something I'm noticing about that is like it's very difficult to find a way to compromise between all parts. Like, the more communication we build, I think that will become more of the challenge, to find a way to do things that doesn't encroach on anyone's boundaries or upset anyone too much at all, if possible. Hey, I think I gotta start a new one for this.